recognized symbol of excellence for your entertainment.
Fan base that I have built are so hungry for me and my peers and our kind of like slightly left world of like pop dance music that they're hungry for us to succeed.
You might know me from my album BRAT, but don't worry if you don't. There is nothing wrong with being straight.
I'm Charli XCX.
Let's ride. Vroom Vroom.
Charli! Oh my god, thank goodness you're here.
Hi, girl.
Yeah, hey.
Please welcome Charli XCX!
Welcome to Machino Music show that puts some music in Machino music, with your host, me, BRAT Strong. Today on Machino Music, it's Charli XCX album ranking. I'm breaking every rule for you. Okay, here we go. Charli XCX album ranking. That's what we're doing here today. Wearing my Britney Spears shirt, because there would be no Charli XCX without Britney Spears. I mean, she thanks in the liner notes of her first record. She thanks Britney Spears for the inspiration. Where does that one rank? We'll find out. But yeah, big Charli XCX fan. If you're watching this show, you know I'm a big fan of Charli XCX. So, I mean, it's the newer pop stars. I mean, she's one of those ones that, like Dua Lipa. As soon as she came on the scene, this girl was already a legend. She was already, okay, I'm going to be around for a while. That's what I love about her. Really creative. So anyway, let's get right into this ranking. Coming at the bottom from 2020, How I'm Feeling Now. Now, what I like about this, what I do appreciate about this album, not really what I like about it, but I should watch my words. I do kind of like it about it, though. But more like what I appreciate with this album is that she's trying something different and really kind of showed what a true artist Charli really is. It was released during the pandemic, during the lockdown, the COVID-19 pandemic. And I mean, so soon after another album as well. She just put out her 2019 album. Here's this one already. But it was what she did on this, I thought, was like the premise of it is pretty cool. She collaborated with her fans and allowed her fans to contribute to the album, contribute ideas, stuff like that. And the result is very experimental, like very sort of avant-garde pop, it's described, which is fine for one album. But I think like most things that kind of, were released during 2020, during that odd time, the lockdown and the pandemic and everything, it's like it doesn't particularly age well. Like, it's not an album like I feel like I really need to return to a lot. There's some good tunes on it, but it just, again, it just feels a little rushed, a little like, but some good songs. Claws is good. A kind of fun video, green screen, fun video, dig that. Pink Diamond, kicking it off, pretty good tune. Enemy is my favorite song on the album. Nice ballad. Charli can sing a ballad, man. That's probably was like her ballads. I mean, just like, oh man, we'll get more into that because some of the songs that really touched me in that way. Yeah, but dig that song, Enemy. Yeah, don't go back to this one a lot because I mean, like again, it's just like most things that came out during the pandemic. It doesn't like particularly hold up great, but so not bad. And she's in her underwear on the cover there. There you go. Next up, from 2019, the album that preceded How I'm Feeling Now, Charli. This was pretty good. A lot of collaborations on here. Started her creative collaboration and partnership with Troye Sivan. I gotta say, pretty cute. Troye Sivan is a he's dreamy. But yeah, from Charli XCX, 1999 is a song they did together on here. Really cool song, cool video. She puts herself in the 90s, fun. Gotten like all that sort of green screen fun she does in some of the videos around this time. Haim appears on the song Warm, good song. Haim's a good, pretty cool group. Sisters, and they're good actresses too. Yeah. Dig Haim, and they're really good on the song Warm. Blame It On Our Love featuring Lizzo. Good song, but we don't talk about Lizzo anymore. Whether this stuff, she's trying to come back, whatever, I don't know. This stuff came about it, and maybe not such a nice person after all. Maybe not what we thought she was. But yeah, still good. Lizzo. White Mercedes, good. Yeah. Also on here, Shake It, featuring Pablo Vittar. I gotta mention Pablo Vittar, one of my favorite drag queens. Love Pablo Vittar. And I have a crush on Pablo Vittar. In drag, out of drag, give me some Pablo Vittar. So gorgeous. And I love the song Charli did with Pablo Vittar on one of her songs, the song Flash Pose. Yeah, give me more Charli XCX and Pablo Vittar together. That another collaboration gotta happen.
Get in my picture.
But yeah, pretty good album. And that one. Alright, next up I'm going to debut from 2013, True Romance. And this is probably the album that has like her most real vocals, because that's one of the things people kind of crap on Charli XCX for, is that she uses like a lot of auto-tune and sort of vocal fixing. She admits, and it's really around this album, after this album, she destroyed her vocal cords because she never did vocal warm-ups. She did it wrong. But she can still sing. She still sounds great, and I think she uses the auto-tune thing, as the tool it's meant to be used for. You can still tell it's her real voice. Just, it does have the little enhancements. It's not like she's not T-Pain, for God's sakes, who actually can sing. T-Pain, when he was on The Masked Singer, they couldn't pick the guy out. Like, who the hell is this? Who is that under that mask? Turns out it's T-Pain, because nobody had ever heard his real voice. So, but Charli at least is singing for the most part. Just she uses the audio. She uses it well, is what I'm gonna say. But this album is her sort of like her, probably her most pure vocals, showing what she's all about. Nuclear Seasons, so great. What an awesome song. I mean, this album feels like a lost 80s pop album. Like one of my favorite Charli XCX songs, closing out the album, Lock You Up. I mean, that song, if that had played on MTV in the 80s, it fit right in, would have been a massive hit. Like, if you just played that song for somebody, this is a song from the 80s, people would totally believe you. It's like wow, so great, Lock You Up, and that song. Love it. Have my little cat, Charli XCX. I've mentioned this before. I have my little rescue cats, Charli XCX, named after Charli XCX, and Christina Aguilera, named after, of course, Christina Aguilera. But, yeah, I sing that song, Lock You Up, to my little cat, Charli. Because I want to lock you up inside my heart, which is just what I want to do. Yeah, dig it. Some great tunes on here. Set Me Free, Stay Away, Take My Hand. But really, I think those two songs, Nuclear Seasons and Lock You Up, the opener and the closer, is what puts this one up a bit higher for me. Dig it. All right, next up, Sucker, 2014. This is her punk album. Call this her punk album. Very power pop, punk feel on here. She had just done the hook on the Iggy Azalea track, Fancy. It's a great tune. Especially the Charlie. And you hear that, you're like, who is this? Who's that person singing on the chorus? I mean, we've kind of forgotten about Iggy Azalea. She was kind of like a female Vanilla Ice kind of figure. Like a white rapper. Who's the hell is this? She was not bad though. I liked Iggy Azalea, I guess, for what she. But it was all about Charli XCX, and that's why we're still talking about Charli XCX. Because that hook's so good. And that's where people first heard of Charli XCX. And she did that. And I saw her on Saturday Night Live when this record came out. She probably did something. I was like, okay, she's pretty cool. And this is her punk record, as I said. Like, Break the Rules, great tune. That was a hit off of here. London Queen is so much fun. I'm like moving to America, but still like having that London feel. I'm gonna feel like that soon. I mean, you know, especially if Canada gets taken over by the United States, become the 51st state. I'm gonna be an American, but I'm still gonna feel like a Canadian. I'm gonna identify with that song. I'll be a Canadian queen. Now I have to deal with that. So yeah, I can. Great song, a lot of fun. Breaking Up, so good. One of my favorite Charli XCX songs. Really funny lyrics on that one. I'm breaking up with a guy, and yeah, I always hated your family. Always hated. It's so funny. Like just take it into her own hands. Boom Clap was a hit. That was from that movie where Shailene Woodley is dying. What was that one? The Fault in Our Stars. Yeah, that was a theme song for that movie. Body of My Own, Doing It, featuring Rita Ora. Yeah, really good album. Pretty much, like I would say, not a sinker in the bowl on this one. It's just a fun listen all the way through. Yeah, dig it. Like I said, like this is her punk album. All right, we're in the top 2, everybody, and felt like I had to go. Most recent one, 2024, BRAT. Huge album. I mean, this was the album of the summer. It was a BRAT summer 2024, and I got this record, and it was just when I got my little Charli XCX cat, and it was this album. Listen to this album. That's like, well, let's just name her Charli. Because the name on the form, she already had a name when she was given to the shelter, which was Charlotte. Charli XCX's name is Charlotte. That's what Charli is short for. So it was perfect. So yeah, Charli XCX is my. This is a great record. I gotta open it up to read the song titles because as I did the review on this, and just like said, just don't go into this album blind because you doesn't have the song. It just says Charli XCX on the back, and if someone who I have to recognize a song before I'm gonna purchase something. You're not going to get that on this record, so just don't go into this album blind. I'm going to repeat that. Because you got to open it up. And it's got the plastic on everything. But some great tunes on here. 360, so good. One of my favorite Charli XCX songs. Great song. Sympathy is a Knife. Great, dig that. The lyrics on that one. Whoa. Pretty heavy lyrics on that one, but great song. Might Say Something Stupid. Von Dutch. Von Dutch is great. Von Dutch cult classic. Got the video where she's running around the airport, like bashing her head into stuff. Getting pulled behind the vacuum thing. Yeah. Just she's a bloody mess. So fun. Love that video. Yeah. Rewind is a great tune. Apple, that was another hit. So I. Great ballad. I love Charli XCX's ballads. I don't know, something about her ballad just really hit me. Yeah, I dig that one. So I. Yeah. Great record. Next, it's just very club album, kind of bumpy, buzzy club album, which I'm not totally into, but I love how Charli XCX does it, how she interprets, how she does it. It's just, yeah, dig it. I think it's a songwriting. Well, what is my number one? Kind of had to be. I just love this record. Crash 2022. This was like her first record. She did How I'm Feeling Now. And, you know, that was kind of a very experimental record. This one, she just like, okay, things are starting to open up again. We're starting to have some fun. I'm just going to do a fun record, and that's exactly what she did on here. Very much a new wave feel on here. It's kind of like really changed, like went back to kind of what she started to do on Sucker. Like it's kind of 80s feel. Like a real pop chameleon. Like I've said before, they say BB Rexa is a pop chameleon. I would say Charli XCX is the real pop chameleon. She just incorporates a lot of stuff. Really cool. But yeah, I mean, this album, not a sinker in the bowl. Every song is great on here. But the real standouts for me, New Shapes, so good. Good Ones. That's the first song I heard off of this, and wow, I really dig that. Really cool synthesizer. Beg For You. Baby. Baby is so fun. Love Baby. Lightning. When that hits, so great. Oh man, that such a great song. And Every Rule, I'm gonna say right now, Charli XCX is very important person to the LGBTQ plus community, which I'm a member of, a proud B. And it was that song and really that video that really said, like, I want to be a drag queen. Like, I want to be as fabulous and as amazing as Charli XCX. Like, just the time I was just kind of where I was at the time, like I just started coming out to people, and yeah, and I came out to a good friend of mine who actually I would say is I consider my drag mother, my girl Natasha. But yeah, I had come out to her, but she kind of put in my head, getting personal here, people, I don't usually do this, but yeah, she kind of put in my head like the idea of like maybe doing drag, and I thought about it, but just didn't really, starting to really express myself, and it was watching the Charli XCX video for Every Rule where I was just like, okay. So I have my girl Natasha and Charli XCX to thank for truly feeling comfortable, I think, in starting to express myself a bit more. There might not be a Robin B. Danielle without Charli XCX. I think it's safe to say that. So, yeah, that song and really why this album means so much to me and was going to be my number one no matter what. I gotta tell you, I don't usually open up like that. I just notice I'm kind of like, this thing's shaking, like I have a problem, like I need, got the shakes. I ought to eat something, people, but yeah. But yeah, that was. But yeah, this album and that just means a lot to me. So that's why it had to be my number one. Just great So yeah, big Charli XCX fan. I don't need to explain anymore. I mean, that I've already opened up why she means so much to me. But yeah, as far as these pop stars go, like they're coming, like you can say what you want about the kind of the new music, whatever. Charli XCX is somebody we're going to be talking about years from now. She's going to be somebody we remember. Dua Lipa, I think, is like that as well. BB Rexa, I think someone like that. Like those are like kind of the main three that I think we're gonna remember. And Charli XCX, say what you want about her using like the enhanced vocals, whatever whatever like that. It's like it's what she creates. It's the art she creates. I mean, she is a creative force. And just a different thing she tries. Like, she sticks to one sound, but will try something else and kind of, like, just wants to do something different. Yeah, I just love everything about her. Named one of my cats after her. So, yeah. Big Charli XCX fan. Very excited to do this show. So, if you're a fan, I hope you enjoyed this. That's it for this week. Until we meet again, this is Brett Strong saying good journey.